Good afternoon, and welcome to my channel here on YouTube, Love and Guiding Light. I am Keisha, and I am trying to be more um, present to my channel. So I'm making a conscious effort to be more present because I'm getting more and more messages and downloads and synchronicities um, that transpire throughout my day, that come across my path. And I like to bring the messages to you all, the collective, and helping you all on your spiritual awakened journey. So, on my path, I had the grasshopper um, to show up. And this is my go to Animal Speaks book by Ted Andrews. I've been studying this book now going on, oh Lord, 3, 4 years. So I love to reference it for certain encounters that I have. And the grasshopper has crossed my path while I was out in nature walking. The message that the grasshopper carries is the uncanny leap forward. Um, the uncanny leap forward. Also, the grasshopper is a symbol that can be scourged in other society. It is held in a position of honor and respect. In China, the grasshopper and the cricket were symbols of good cheer, good luck, abundance, and virtue. Some even believed that the relatives would come back to life as grasshoppers or crickets, and they would construct small cages for those that they would find. Even to the ancient Greek, the grasshopper was a symbol of nobility. As it as its name applies, the grasshopper moves by leaping and hopping. This is also how they are able to escape. They have tremendous jumping abilities, and they can leap horizontally up to 20 times their own body length. For those with this totem, it is important to get off your hunches and move. Take a chance. Take a leap forward. Um, don't find yourself, stagnated. Spirit is saying that you have to take a chance. You have to take a leap forward. If you are getting guidance, say for instance, like through synchronicities, numbers appearing on your path, and you are now realizing that these things are not coincidences, they're not happening coincidentally, and that you're taking recognition that the universe, God, spirit guides, ancestors, you know, there is some communication taking place, that there is somehow something happening. They are trying to communicate with you. They are trying to give you guidance and direction, the path that you should take. And you are starting to recognize this, that you need to trust that instinct. You need to trust your gut instincts. You need to follow the guidance. Don't ignore the synchronized numbers that are appearing on your path. Don't ignore the synchronicities of a song possibly playing over and over, the same song that is triggering you in some sense or fashion, of giving you some type of clarity in a situation. Don't ignore those things, okay? Because the universe, um, our ancestors, our guardian angels, all of these things, those that have um, transitioned into the other side, are communicating with you, and they are trying to help you on your path. And I know that that may be kind of uneasy when it's first transpiring, unnerving perhaps, because you are questioning your sanity. But it is okay. You are not losing your mind. These things are actually transpiring, and this message is for you as confirmation that those things are transpiring and that you need to follow the directions and what you are getting through um, any synchronized situation that's showing up on your path. Numbers, music, perhaps, um, even through family, friends. Sometimes you can call someone and they can speak something to you and it really resonates. It really um, gets you excited in some sense or whatever, and you know that that message was given to them directly from either your creator, God, or angels. Follow the instruction. Stop second guessing yourself. Okay. Also, it says that those with this totem will usually find that things don't move or flow the way they do with other people. Progress is not usually made step by step, but instead, others may seem to be progressing while you seem to be sitting still. Do not get discouraged. Do not get discouraged by what you are seeing, with others. You know, wish them well. Always be supportive, encouraging those that you may perceive as doing or progressing further than you. It's okay. We are all here learning and progressing at our own pace. This is not a competition. This is not a race. You know, you have to be in a certain place, in a certain mindset in order to move in a way or move forward in a way that is appropriate for you. Can't worry about what other people are doing or be, you know, envious or any sense like that. Have a positive perspective when you see people moving forward because we all evolve at our own pace, okay? So do not get discouraged. When the grasshopper shows up, there is about to be a new leap forward, one that will probably carry you past others around you in your life. So when the grasshopper appears, there is about to be a grand leap forward. Energy, favor, because you have put in all this energy and all this work and transforming who you are as a person, as an individual. You're trying to better yourself. You're evolving into who God would have you to be. We all have a unique purpose here on this earth, a contribution to make on this earth. This is our this here earth is our schooling. Okay, we are all here to learn. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we are all here to learn. And we all learn at a different pace, and that's okay because what may be today can instantly change when the energy of our creator is behind it. He sees all the work you're putting forward. He sees all that you're doing. Nothing that we do goes unseen. So don't get discouraged. Continue to forge forward. Continue to put forth your best effort at creating and working on your inner self, healing from past traumas, healing from past disappointments, failures that you may believe to be failures, but believe that there are no failures in life. Everything that you have experienced in your lifetime has truly built your character to who you are, okay? Who you are. That's why you're able to be empathetic and, loving and compassionate and show empathy towards others because of all you've experienced, and you're loving and you want to be of encouragement to others, So no experience that you've ever had is considered a failure. You've really gained some knowledge and wisdom from everything that's ever happened throughout the course of your life. And so, if you shift the perspective of how you're seeing experiences in which you may have one point in time in your life deemed as negative or whatever, and you shift it and then reflect over those things and then look at it in a perspective of what did you gain from that situation. You can gain so much from a situation: wisdom, strength, courage, knowledge, discernment, you know, all these things and all those wonderful um, things that you gained from the experiences helped you not to make that same mistake, you know. And then you also start to be more discerning, and you're not ignoring red flags. You're like, okay, when something comes up in your gut or your whatnot is saying, signaling something is off with a situation, an individual, a circumstance, you're now paying attention to that gut feeling. You're not ignoring it. You're paying attention. And then you are now able to make a decision. Do I continue on this path with this feeling within me, knowing that this is how God communicates with me? Or do I ignore my gut feelings? That's when you take the risk of, going into a situation that could be, you know, iffy to say the least. But even in that situation, no decision that you make is a wrong decision. So if you make a decision to ignore the red flags, then there obviously is a lesson there for you to learn, either to that person, that individual, or that circumstance in which, you decided to ignore that gut feeling. And you still will gain something from that interaction, okay? So instead of looking at things in a negative perspective, you shift your perspective and you say, okay, well, what did I gain from this situation? I always like to make a pros and cons list or whatever, and then I always say, oh, okay, well, I learned this, I learned that, I learned this. So you never really walk away losing, okay? You gain so much from every experience you have in your life, okay? So don't get discouraged. And know that when the grasshopper shows up, there is about to be a new leap forward, one that will probably carry you past the others around you in your life. The grasshopper has an instinct for finding the sunny side of mounds and other places so that they can expose the sun. They have a knack for being in the warmth and in the light, knowing when to make their leap. Trust your own instinct and rhythm if this is your totem. What works for others will not necessarily work for you. Also, remember that what works for you will probably not work for anyone else. Listen to your own inner voice to know when to make your moves in any area of your life. Grasshopper possess a lymphatic organ on the front legs. Wait a minute. Tympanic organ on the front legs as they breathe. This organ is activated by moving the legs in different directions. They are able to locate a sound source. This connection between sensing sound and the legs is highly significant. Trust your inner voice. Those with the grasshopper totem have an uncanny ability to leap into successful ventures. This becomes even more true when they learn to listen to their inner voice and follow their own instincts. Sometimes the grasshopper can show up if we are not listening or if we are afraid to make a leap off the mound. Many times, such fear has to do with the fact that no one else has done it this way. Grasshopper people have to learn to make new leaps. Life only becomes difficult when they refuse to move. At such time, they may feel as if they are experiencing a scourge themselves. Remember, a grasshopper always leaps up or forward. It does never leap backwards. You never look backwards and or try to turn backwards. There's a reason that things are now in the rear view of your mirror, because it didn't work. Because those people didn't, match the energy or the love that you were giving. You're looking for reciprocity in every relationship, whether it is in an intimate relationship, or if it's in a friendship, or if it's in a family ship, you know, if someone is not contributing to the betterment of who you are, an encouragement, upliftment, or empowering you, and they're vamping away your energy, then that person is not for you. You know, there is a such thing as being evenly yoked, you know, being with the right person, the person in who you will evolve with, you know, someone that's going to lift you up and support you just as you are loving and supporting them and lifting them up. That's what you're looking for, reciprocity. So don't look backwards, because guess what? You're not going backwards. You're going forward. You're going to trust in that instinct that you get in your gut. You're going to trust in your inner voice, and you're going to make a leap forward, because in making that leap forward, there is going to be a gust of energy that's going to come in. That's the energy of your God, your creator, the person that brought us into this world. We all have a unique gift to contribute to the whole. And you have to trust that what you are receiving, the guidance, the downloads, all of that, the instincts, that is God creating, our creator communicating with you. Forgive me, you all, for any of you that are following me, for the stuttering and all the tripping up words. We are currently in a Mercury retrograde. And if you are familiar with the energy of Mercury and whatnot, we know that that is the energy of communication. I am a Gemini sign, and I have very strong communication skills. However, when Mercury is in retrograde, hunty, boy, do I be making some tripping mistakes with my words. So forgive me for me tripping over some of my words. But I pray that this brief video will bring you encouragement, empowerment, upliftment, and clarity of the direction in which you need to take. Trust in the guidance. Trust in your instincts. Trust in your inner voice, and take the leap forward. And when you do that, watch what happens. Watch what happens. The floodgates will be open to you, because you know you are trusting in the guidance that you are being given. Trusting, having faith that what you are receiving is from your creator. And when you do that, you know how he operates. He comes in and he opens the floodgates. Anywho, I just wanted to do this short video because, like I said, I have had the grasshoppers showing up, making their appearance. You know, I have a picture of the grasshoppers as well as crickets, because they bring the same message. They're within the same family. I have had Kirk daddies, which are almost like the combination for cricket and a grasshopper show up, you know. So I've had so many encounters with them within the last couple of weeks that I'm like, okay, there's a message. I need to get to my book so that I can pull that and extract that message to give to you all, the collective, because we are all on this journey. We are all evolving. We are all spiritually ascending to a higher level of consciousness. So I pray that this does bring you enlightenment, that this brings you encouragement, empowerment to move forward and to not sit. You know, it's time to get off of your hiatus, get off your behind, make a leap, trust in the guidance that you are getting, and just know that, you know, God is with you and he is going to make a way out of no way for you. Also, I've had, I'm going to pull a couple of angel number cards for us to see what the angel numbers are for us today. Affirmations that you can repeat to yourself to help you to keep your vibration high while on this journey. And if you feel so led to do so, please like my video and share it. please like my video and share it. And if you feel led to do so, make some comments under the video. And if you would like to link up, I believe that my email is in the description box. And also, I will say it here. My email is love and guiding light. So it's LOVEN, the letter N, guiding, GUIDING, light, LIGHT, at gmail.com. Feel free to email me if you would like to connect. I'm looking for my soul tribe. And if you've been led here or attracted to my page, it was because there is a message here for you. We have 18, which is, I am kind-hearted. You are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective needs and with the highest good of all. Then it says 777. Your purpose flows from within. You and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness is in your soul. No, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, all those that are currently present. What other messages? Oh, that's too many souls. That's too many. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels. There we go. 15, 31, and 2. I am wise. I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. You're curious, and your social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who will benefit from your warm-hearted, heartfelt words of wisdom. 31. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practical and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideals, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them into your life. I am disciplined. I am wise. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 18. 2. You have a great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allows you to see all sides in any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I am diplomatic. Those are some wonderful affirmations that you can repeat to yourself to help keep you elevated in your energy while on this spiritual journey. As I have stated in my prior videos, the spiritual awakening journey is not an easy journey. It's not for the weak and meek, that's for sure. And none guiding light. I'm going to pull one just to see what Spirit has to say from this deck. This is our Oracle deck. The messages are more in depth. And because it's guiding light, I feel compelled to buy it because my channel is Love and Guiding Light, and I came up with the name from my initials. My name initials. Lakeisha Nicole Green is my name, and I came up with Love and Guiding Light from my initials. And also, back in the day, I used to like soap operas, and I think they had one that was called Guiding Light or something. I don't really watch a lot of television at all. I haven't actually tuned into any of the new, what do they call those? That they, like the real life shows that they have. I haven't watched television in over 5 years. There's really nothing there for me. I've been on this journey now for so long that this is consuming a great deal of my time, my spirituality, and my growth, and really building and improving myself and healing over healing a lot of past trauma from my childhood and so forth. So I've just been my main focused upon myself. loving on myself and really doing the self-love. Holy Spirit. Oh, this deck is so thick. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels. What message do you have for the collective? Whoa, did you see that jump? Empathetic overload. And empathic overload. It is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature. It is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature. Number 3. Let's see. Guidance, Holy Spirit, God, universe. What does that message carry? Honor how you feel at all times and make Honor how you feel at all times and make a concrete effort to distance yourself from harsh energies that overwhelm you. This could be world events and news, as well as anything and anyone around you that does not honor your sensitive nature. Give yourself permission to become more selective of what you choose to engage in. Because of your sensitive nature, you can feel things that others can't. You don't need to justify this to anyone. You don't need to explain it. You are also not a victim to it. You are simply a highly tuned antenna. It only becomes a problem when you deny this aspect of who you are. When you continue to put yourself in situations that make you feel depleted, or when you ignore your guidance and allow yourself to stay in environments that are too harsh for you, you will start to feel overwhelmed. When you feel overwhelmed, it is a message that you need to take time to be alone. Being alone will help you to connect back to your energy, and it will help you to understand what is outside energy and who that energy belongs to, or what that energy belongs to. Self-care is very important for you. It is a time to unplug from all outside energies and reconnect with your own. You can do this through the pure intention of disconnecting from all other energies and getting back to your center. I can't make it up. So, like I said, you have to focus upon yourself, withdraw from certain things that are not making you feel elevated. Like if it's television, if it's situations, if it's people, if it's an intimate relationship, if it's just not edifying you or uplifting you or empowering you or giving you a positive energy, but yet depleting you, taking and drawing out your energy, making you feel lack or depressed or anything like that. Anything, it don't matter if it's a person, a place that you visit, connection, if it's family, whatever, anything that's not healthy for you and it's depleting you of your energy, you have to withdraw from it, disconnect in order to reconnect with yourself. Go inwards, sit with thyself and reconnect with thyself in order to get the guidance in the direction you need. And when that guidance comes, trust it. Okay, trust it. That is your creator communicating with you. And you know what is not good for you. You know what's not edifying you. You know what you are involved in, or people that you are around that are not contributing to your betterment. You know these things, and you have the power to withdraw from anything that's not edifying you. Again, I pray that these messages brings empowerment, encouragement, upliftment for you on this spiritual journey. And until next time, toodles. Please like, share, and if you feel so led to, comment. Have a fabulous Thursday. We're one day shy of the weekend. Woo woo. You all be blessed. Until next time. Bye.